fiery storm, hail, and tempest. I want to start by saying all praises, honor, and glory goes to Yahweh, Ba'ashim, Yahweh Shai, Bashim Kakwadash. Double honors to the apostles, bishops, and elders, Red Millstone, and salutations to I can push this word in all sincerity and honesty, the whole full elect. Shalom. This lesson is inspired by Hawaii's wildfire. So it says, Maui's fires, 6 dead, at least 271 structure impacted as Hawaii battles blaze. The full extent of the damage may not be known for weeks or even months. It says at least 6 people have died in the fires in Maui, officials said Wednesday. Some injuries have been reported, but officials did not provide a number. Crews continue to battle fires in Maui and Big Island, which have been fanned in part by strong winds from Hurricane Dora, a Category 4 storm. The Coast Guard on Tuesday rescued 14 people, including 2 children, who went into the ocean to escape the blazes and smoke. At least 271 structures have been damaged, destroyed, or otherwise impacted in the western Maui town of Lahaina after a devastating wildfire. Maui County officials said the full extent of the damage may not be known for weeks or even months. It says Lahaina, once the capital of Hawaii Kingdom, is destroyed in the fires. Another article from CNN reads, like something out of a horror movie, at least 6 dead, communities decimated in Maui's wildfire. Now, this is interesting. It says that because we know that the Most High is the ultimate director. I'm not going to read the article. It's basically the same thing, but just to bring out the fact that it says like something out of a horror movie. Amos 5:18. Woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord. To what end is it for you? The day of the Lord is darkness and not light, or the day of the Most High. It says, as if a man did flee from a lion and a bear met him, or went into the house and leaned his hands on the wall and a serpent bit him. When I said that the Lord is the ultimate director, Yahweh Ba'ashim, Yahweh Shai, this scripture really sticks to mind. Okay, because what happened with the wildfires, and not just in Hawaii, but all over, all sorts of what we'll call natural disasters, the Lord had his way in it, and the Lord is bringing destruction upon people. So you might have to run from the fire and go into the water, but you could go into the water and drown, or you could go into the water and a shark might be there. Okay, so the Lord's going to bring all sorts of destruction and chaos, and no one's going to be there to rescue you. Amos 5:18. Woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord. Who desires the day of the Lord? 2/3, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans that don't know Yahweh Ba'ashim, Yahweh Shai, that don't know the Most High and the Son. They're all caught up in those so-called churches or so-called religions. All right, which religion is a man-made thing. It says, to what end is it for you? The day of the Lord is darkness and not light. Right, the day of the Lord is not going to be a Chris Brown concert where you wait on Chris Brown to come out and perform. Okay, it's not going to be a thing of entertainment. It's going to be a day of darkness and not light, meaning destruction. As if a man did flee from a lion and a bear met him, or went into the house and leaned his hand on the wall and a serpent bit him. So there'll be no escape. Some plagues you read about is what? The famine. You read about pestilence. You read about race wars and rumors of wars and earthquakes, uproars of the people, right? And it's going to be, if it's not one thing, it's going to be the next. And all these destruction is going to be for the wicked. Shall not the day of the Lord, it says Amos 5:20, shall not the day of the Lord be darkened, be darkness, and not light, even very dark, and no brightness in it? Amos 3:6, shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people not be afraid? Shall there be evil in the city, and the Most High has not done it? Shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people not be afraid? Now, when there's disaster, people ring the alarm. Like if a fire breaks out, you pull in the fire alarm. Sprinklers come on, and people run out of fear. When they shoot those nukes off, they're going to have an alarm system. And people are going to be in fear. When the men on the highways and byways are speaking, starting with our apostles and elders on down, and the men speaking and teaching in like manner of GMS, that's a trumpet being blown. And these people that hear it, they are in fear. Because why? The scriptures are speaking. And when you read the scriptures, it's very dark. And it speaks about punishments. Not smooth things, but hard things. Truthful things. Shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people not be afraid? Shall there be evil in the city, and the Most High and Yahweh has not done it? Anything that happens, disasters, someone died, all right, that's the Lord bringing down punishment and judgment. Amos 3:7, surely the Most High will do nothing, but he revealeth his secret unto his servants, the prophets. So the prophets know these things. All right, it was revealed unto us, the hopeful elect. Okay, Lord, well, I'm a prophet. Okay, the Lord will do nothing, but he revealeth his secret unto his servants, the prophets. And how you serve the Lord? By going out there on the highways and byways to prophesy. Okay, what's the point in him telling you the prophecies if you're not going to go out there and prophesy? The lion has roared, who will not fear? The Lord power, or the Lord Yahweh, has spoken, who can but prophesy. And that's why the prophets are here. Okay, to warn you, to warn the nation of Israel, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Why? Because the so-called, by the way, so-called, because you are the true Israelites according to the Bible. And if we didn't warn you, then you could say you didn't know. But here it is. This word is out. There's no excuse. Okay? And there's going to be more wildfires. There's going to be more hurricanes. There's going to be more earthquakes. Okay? There's going to be more snowstorms. Right? The RFID microchip is going to be implemented. And you better not take it. But if you do, you're going to be destroyed in the upcoming Third World War, which is going to end with thermonuclear missiles. All right, so the prophets are prophesying, whether you hear it or forbear. Psalms 148:8, fire and hail, snow and vapor, stormy wind, fulfilling his word. Whose word? The Lord's word. Okay, when the Lord gives an order, it doesn't return vain, but it fulfills his word. So when you see these fires and these hails and snows, vapors, all these different storms, whirlwinds, earthquakes, know it's from the Lord, and the Lord's bringing judgment. Mountains and old hills, fruitful trees and old cedars, beasts and old cattle, creeping things and flying fowl, kings of the earth and old people, princes and old judges of the earth, both young men and maids, old men and children. Let them praise the name of the Lord, which the name of the Lord is Yahweh. Or if you go into the Hebrew, it would say Yahweh, because you see Lord in old caps. So it says, let him praise the name Yahweh, for his name alone is excellent. His glory is above the earth and heaven. He also exalteth the horn of his people, which is Israel. The praise of all the his saints, the Israelites, even the children of Israel, a people near unto him. There it is, even of the children of Israel, no other nation, a people near unto him, praise ye Yahweh. So that name does matter. Okay, you have to know that. You have to know that name, the Most High name, and the Son's name. Isaiah 55:11. So shall my word be that goeth forth out of my mouth. It shall not return unto me void, but it shall accomplish that which I please, and it shall prosper in the things whereto I sent it. And with that, I want to say all praises, honor, and glory goes to Yahweh, Washing Yahweh Shai, Washing Hakwadash. Double honor to the apostles, bishops, and elders for the millstone, and salutations to the Akim pushing this word, and also sincerity and honesty. Shalom.